Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today I'll be demonstrating how to create these really easy wafer paper flowers. For this you'll obviously need a wafer paper, and I bought mine on Amazon. It's edible and you can usually find it at most cake decorating supply stores anyway. This is a circle punch. I'm just going to punch out about a good 25 circles. And then I have some water ready with a brush. I'm going to completely cover one of the circles and then fold in both sides to create the bud for our flower. From there, it's usually wet enough to stick onto another circle just on the edge. I'm going to place some water on the opposite end and then place another circle on top of that, twirl it around the bud, and then basically just continuing this. You're overlapping them about 1/4 of the way each time. Make a nice long string of about 4 or so, and then add a bit of water across the whole thing, just at the base, and twirl it around to stick together. So you're just building on this, creating more and more strings, wrapping around and around until you have a nice full flower. What I like to do at the end, when I have the size that I more or less want, I will then add the petals individually rather than adding them onto a long string. By doing this, you're able to open up the flower and allow those petals right on the outside to flare outwards. You'll notice that as you create this string of petals, it tends to be a little bit closed. So right at the end, just grab a few, maybe 5 or so, and wrap them around individually to really open that up. By the end, you should have a little something that looks like this. I made about 4 of them, and each flower takes me about 5 minutes. Pop this onto your cake. I've decided to just decorate a 4-inch. I've cut it into 4 different slices and then filled in with buttercream. I'll be sure to leave the recipe in the description box on how to make the buttercream, and it's been colored with navy blue gel food color. Stack your layers, create a crumb coat around the whole cake. This is just trapping in any crumbs. And then clear up the outside, bring that lip of frosting towards the middle, and refrigerate for a good 20 minutes. After your crumb coat has had time to set completely, you can apply a final layer of frosting. This will just be that nice, neat, decorative layer. I went for something nice and dark to contrast with the wafer paper. However, you can actually color the wafer paper petals if you like. Using gold dust or luster dust, edible luster dust will work nicely. That's it. Add some gold leaf, a few gold Maltesers, and your cake is complete. If you recreate these flowers, I would love to see them, and if you need them to be larger, just use a larger circle cutter. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.